Hey nerds, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 8, Episode 1 of Supernatural entitled, We Need to Talk About Kevin. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes. We're in the dark. Overhead light just stopped working altogether. Feeling the fan, none of it works. So, welcome to the darkness, to the floating head. At least we're wearing a light color shirt. Light reflects it pretty well. Last season was a dud. I think it was even worse than Season 6. Last season, something I didn't mention in the recap, was a lot of the important things happened behind the scenes, much like Jerry's going to be behind just a few seconds. A lot of it behind the scenes. A lot. So many things, important moments happened off screen, and that was just an annoyance and a complaint of mine from the whole last season. On top of how they treated Bobby, how they treated other characters, it was just trash all around. The Leviathans seem very interesting through the first 2 episodes, and then completely, I just don't care. But we end with Sam being alone in the Sucro Corpse or wherever, potentially with Kevin, hopefully with Kevin, unless Kevin's already left. They have to blow that place up. Dean is in purgatory because he stabbed Dick in the neck with a dick-shaped bone. And then Cass is there with him in purgatory. So that's where those characters are at. Frank, they walk into his trailer. There's just blood. We don't even know if Frank's dead or not, honestly. Just off screen. And yeah, predictions for Season 8. I hope that it's gotta fucking be better than Season 6 and Season 7. It just has to be. I don't know who the main villain will be. I'm guessing that Crowley will play a big part of that. Just based off of an episode 22 or 20, yeah, episode 22 from Season 7, the Alpha Vampire saying "See you next season." Maybe a little tongue in cheek. I imagine we'll have the Alpha Vampire. I think we get Crowley. I would like to see. Obviously, we have to have more of Kevin. He's in that finale, and it seems important. I would like to see Charlie make a comeback. I seem like she was really cool and would be a character they would have come back at least for 1 or 2 more episodes. I would like to see the Prophet Chuck make a return. I think that'd be pretty sick. And I think Cass will end up getting back to normal in this episode. And I don't know. I think that's about it. I think Crowley will end up being the big thing because he now has Kevin. I'm sorry, Kevin's not with Sam. Kevin's with Crowley. Crowley took him at the end of that one. Again, give me a second. So yeah, we'll see why Crowley needs him, while he wants him. Maybe to transcribe some other stuff. But so far through the first 5 seasons, we averted the apocalypse. In seasons, what the fuck even? Oh, Season 6, we Cass try to take on the role of God. That failed. It was fucking stupid. Season 7, Leviathans, dumb, but the word of God. I'm looking forward to bigger and better things. When I say dumb and stupid, I'm not knocking the show. Otherwise, I'd stop watching it. The show's great. There's a lot of really good episodes. Last 2 seasons just didn't flow and mesh well together. But here we go. Episode 8, no longer talking. We're going to put Jerry behind the scenes. Boop. And let's watch.
Dick is coming.
If you want to win.
That was another thing with that line right there, Dick is coming. In the entirety of Season 7, like I mentioned numerous times, was one big running Dick joke. And only 2 of them, I think maybe 1 or 2 of the jokes were actually funny. Unlike in the show Lucifer, where they did Dick jokes perfect. Now. And here we go. So before that actually gets in, I think what Bobby's saying, when it's your time, go. Also, that has to affect Dean's emotions, because Dean, when he died and kind of came back, and he had his little deal that was offered to him, and his father exchanged his life, etc., etc. And the most anticlimactic death in television history, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, sorry. But Dean was like, he felt like he should have just went, but he learned that he had a bigger purpose. And I think Bobby could have had a bigger purpose as a ghost, but he would have deteriorated over time. For sure. If he didn't have the vengefulness in him, I think it could have worked out, and it could have been comedy. It could have been emotional, but they didn't really play on the emotions too hard in that last season. But Purgatory was being set up from Season 6 on. So I imagine something to do with Purgatory, maybe to shut down or close Purgatory. I don't know what the plan is for that. But I think Purgatory will be a big factor in this. So with that, now we can get on in. 100-mile wilderness, Maine. 1 year later. We're just a whole year in the future. Was that? I thought laying right there on the ground in that tent was Sam and Meg. And I was like, great, Dean's gone again. First thing Sam does is just get with a demon.
Will, get up.
Ooh.
Something just happened.
Yeah, Willard. It's probably some bullshit exposition reason for Dean coming back from purgatory.
Go do something.
Jason Voorhees about to pick that whole fucking tent up and throw you up against a tree limb.
It was a deer. I
No?
don't know, it was like a deer or something. Oh!
Where am I?
What? Hey.
Imagine seeing that shit. I'm taking this. I'm out. Like I just said, Dean just back from purgatory. But I do like him all bloodied because he spent a year killing stuff in purgatory, things he's already killed before. If you die in purgatory, where do you go? Just another layer.
Hold on, you bastard. Hold on.
What the fuck is that? Was he an extremist? Is that Jimmy Novak's bones? What is happening?
Anime. Corpore. Yuri. Corpus. Totem resurgence.
Corpus Crispy. Christy. What in the friggle fraggle fuck is going on? Crowley? No? Who was that?
Oh, that was fast.
No thanks to you. Hell took you so long.
Well, who in hillbilly frickin' fuck is that, brother? Hello, mate. I don't know why I just went with the...
Working?
Good enough.
Dean, did you make you a boyfriend down there in purgatory? My brother was like he auditioned to play Sabretooth in X-Men Origins Wolverine and got denied. So he worked a deal to get him out of purgatory. Is he a vampire? Based on those teeth? I feel like we've seen other stuff with that type of teeth too, though.
Keep your nose clean, buddy. You hear me?
What's up, Benny, brother? Benny's a good name. Ooh, I like that one. Supernatural. I like that one a lot. That one's definitely way better than the ink splatter. I think I don't like that one so much because of Leviathans, but that one with the Word of God stuff behind it, the Egyptian text almost, very nice. So Kermit, Texas, we do got Benny being resurrected. So who is Benny? What's his role? Did Dean become friends with this creature in purgatory and become an escape plan? And if so, if he's out here being friends with monsters, hashtag Amy Pond. You know, real quick, I know there's a lot of this happens earlier in seasons. There's Sam with the girl. You know, it don't take him long, bro. I read a lot of comments on Patreon and on YouTube about people saying that them killing the Phoenix was worse than him killing Amy. And rather than typing this over and over in responses, they had to kill the Phoenix in order to get the ashes to take down Lilith. Like that's what they had to do in that moment. There was no other way around it. And if there was a way around it, if it's explained later, sure, whatever. But now, in that moment, the way it's explained to the audience, you have to have the ashes from a Phoenix to be able to shut down Lilith. And it just, that's just what it was. Amy literally killed people to save her son, which I feel like most parents would do in a situation. Think about that for a second. If you have a kid, if your child was dying, obviously, supernatural world, perhaps, and it's like, we need this blood right here. We need this blood in order to save your kid's life. And be like, the only way you can get this blood is if you kill this dude. I'm not a parent, so I can't give an answer, but all I'm saying she did what she had to do to save her kid. And it wasn't like she was going up against the most upstanding citizens. No, just begin because somebody's slinging drugs or a drunk driver doesn't necessarily mean they need to die. But, you know, taking a drunk driver off the road's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just saying. Boy didn't let his hair grow a little bit. He got a little bit of a beard coming in, like he got a brand new doggo. Hey, Bubba. Is Timmy stuck in the whale? Are you running out in the middle of the night? She knows too. You ain't slick. Okay, so he's been driving baby this whole time. Whitefish, Montana. This boy drove from Texas to Montaners. That's a stroll right there. I think, if I have it lined up correctly.
What? Not a demon. Or a Leviathan. What?
Ah, that's such a deep cut.
Or shifter. Good. My turn. Come on, let's go.
I don't need to. I know it's you.
Damn it, Sammy.
You don't have to. You're just ruining your clothes. You could do all that.
Come on. No.
You don't need to do. You could just do that on your hand, and it would prove it. You just wetted your clothes, and for what reason?
Dean, can I just say hello?
Fuck.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well,
That was weird. I get it, but
let's do this.
it's so very wholesome. But it makes me think of some other shows that have had those moments, man. And yes, you know what? I don't want to be nitpicky, but here's in my brain how that would have been better. As soon as he comes in, we don't know why. Sam probably came here for a reason. Maybe he got a call from Dean, whatever. But let's just say Sam comes in the door, Dean tackles him, thinks it's an intruder, and then he sees it's his brother. And it's more of like an embrace almost, and they laugh, he picks him up, and he hugs him. And there's just an emotional hug between both the brothers. And then they stop and try to go through the routine of maybe the holy water and stuff while being emotional in the moment. You know? And then even Sam being like, dude, you're freaking alive? After watching something like the Vampire Diaries, with certain moments, I don't want to spoil in case people haven't watched it, or something even like the originals, or something like Teen Wolf, and there's embracive moments that just are so well written. I feel like that could have been better, but we'll take it at face value. Take it at face value.
Well, I guess standing too close to exploding dick sends your ass straight to purgatory.
You were in purgatory?
Yes. I've been to hell and
For the whole
purgatory.
year?
Yeah.
Yeah, time flies when you're running for your life.
How'd you get out?
The cast didn't make it.
What exactly does that mean?
Something happened to him down there. Things got pretty hairy towards the end, and he just let go.
So Cass is dead. You saw him die.
Also, earlier I said, is that Jimmy Novak's bones? Why would that be the case if Cass has been riding his meat suit the whole time? My brain, it don't work sometimes.
I don't hunt anymore.
Yeah. And Sasha Gray's gone legit.
She has, actually. She plays video games on Twitch. Sam's face during that pause. So this is the opposite of season 6 at the start, where Sam came back to Dean having the life with Lisa and Ben. Dean's coming back to Sam having some sort of life with some mystery person and a doggo. Touche.
What?
Nothing. She did a Soderbergh movie.
What?
She did a Soderbergh.
No, you, Sam. Quit?
Yeah. You were gone. Dean Cass was gone. Bobby was dead. I mean, probably even shipped off. Honestly, I didn't exactly have a road map. So, yeah, I fixed up the Impala, and I just drove.
Which is wholesome, fixing up the Impala, because Dean showed him how to work on the car. But also, Dean, you have no right to be upset with him right now. Literally none.
After you looked for me.
Now you could be upset for him if they didn't look for
Did
you.
you look for me, Sam? That.
You have the right.
That's about deep, abiding love for each other. Not this time, right, Sammy?
Now you can't be upset with him for that, but it's a two-way. It's not a two-way street. It's a double-edged sword because again, you look for things to get him when Sam was gone, and Sam was mad at you for doing so. And now again, the opposite of season 6, Sam didn't look for you, so now you're mad that he didn't do it.
He was our responsibility. And
Okay.
you couldn't answer the damn phone.
Good cash, Sammy. Sam was trying to live a normal fucking life, just like you try to live with Lisa and Ben before you fucking Jedi mind wiped them.
All right, listen to this.
Smell like dog to you?
He's gonna say no.
In the car? You tell me.
He ain't gonna admit it. Oh no. And boy had a little. Ooh, look at all these advertisements. Skittles. Taste the rainbow. A little bit of Twix. 3 Musketeers. M&Ms. Some Doritos. Some Ruffles. Man, all that sounds good actually. Hey, Dino, you got some PTSD, brother. What if it ain't even Dean? What if a demon's just riding his ass? Off with your head. And again, where do you go when you die in purgatory? Hello. Well, there's Sabretooth. That brother got decapitated as well. Put them shangs up.
The girl had nothing to do with it.
There was a girl.
We gonna give some exposition on her, or no?
There was. And then there wasn't. Any more questions?
That's as deep as you're gonna get about it. You're not gonna be inquisitive. Look at that. This left side may be real, but that out there in the distance.
Listen, I know this is gonna sound crazy to you.
Yeah, what was her name?
Sandra.
Amelia.
Damn it.
So what, you dropped your peanut butter in her chocolate? How'd it happen?
Kevin, better than we can.
I hate Kevin. I wouldn't protect him.
I thought you two had a thing.
Yeah, when he was going to Princeton.
Wow. Just like that.
Yeah.
Fucking yuck. Don't ever have her back on this show again.
Why would Kevin come sniffing
Oh,
around here if not
no.
to see her?
No idea.
Yeah. Asian kid, yay high at a university. That should be easy.
Okay, are you ready to forget all about what's his name? Okay, this guy's name is Kyle.
God, dog. Just walked up, slit her shit, got the blood in the goblet.
Inferni clamavi ad terregem sermonus meus.
She better look in that goblin and
He
say,
has not yet shown his face to me.
boys are back in town.
But you should know, Dean Winchester is back.
I guess she's talking to Crowley, I assume. You gonna think about your pupper you left behind?
Stop!
Is that holy water?
Not Leviathans.
Is it soap?
What the hell happened to you guys?
A lot. I like your little haircut.
I went to purgatory, Sam hit a dog.
For real?
Yeah.
You want some towels?
Yes, please. I like it. Kevin looks good with his little haircut, bro.
Does tablet have a name?
Demons.
What about demons?
As far as I could tell, everything.
What are we looking at?
It's all just fragments.
It's the word of God of how to, so the word of God is how to just like extinguish each of the problems. Not problems, but like these unholy things. So leviathans, demons, vampires, etc., etc.
Bits and pieces.
That'd be interesting.
So that all the demons in hell could come out all at the same time?
No.
What?
No.
No.
That
Men?
is some sick shit. It reminds me of Bryan Cranston as Walter White taking that piece of meth, saying, "Fuck you, Tuco." The GOAT.
I'd destroy demons.
You son of a bitch.
Wait, Kevin. Where's the tablet now?
Safe.
Safe where?
Hey, as long as it's safe, okay? Were you able to read anything else off the tablet before you stashed it?
Only the stuff about closing the gates of hell. Forever.
Come again?
Banish all demons off the face of the earth. Lock them away forever. That could be important, right?
That sounds super fucking important. Keeps all the humans
Closing the
safe and
gates of
sound.
hell forever?
The million-dollar question now, though, is what's the blowback if we do that? So maybe this season will be about them trying to do that exact thing, but maybe Crowley trying to save his own hide, etc., etc. Potentially. Yeah, demons are their number one problem. Like they said, killed their mom, killed Jess. The reason their dad's gone, like their whole family's dead because of demons. So why wouldn't you want to exterminate
Kevin,
all the demons?
I owe you an apology.
Make it happen, Captain.
Look, when you disappeared and Dean disappeared, I needed to clear my head. And I'm thinking maybe you were one of the pieces that I should have been there to pick up.
You've been a hunter since you were a kid, right?
You're gonna take the dog?
Look, I would. He's not mine.
He's not anybody's.
I spend a lot of time on the road.
Don't you think you're responsible?
Why do you think I brought him here?
Roberta, could you hand this man his trophy on his way out, please? Well, maybe if you were such an upstanding guy, you wouldn't have hit him in the first place.
Jesus Christ, the dog could have came out in front of him. I don't think you need control over that.
I'll take him.
You just guilt trip this man.
He's my hero.
Just guilt trip this man into taking a dog he really didn't want. There's so many. Oh my God, I just got a headache from all the jump cuts. And I'm not even exaggerating. My head literally hurts. I have no idea what even just happened. God damn.
Well, let's just say purgatory didn't do you any favors.
Right.
Where's your angel?
Ask your mother.
There's that grade school zip. Missed it, already dead. Moose, still with the pork chops. Admire that.
Let Channing go.
It's not Channing.
He said he still got them pork chops, bro. My man got them sideburns, son. He ain't never letting them go. Oh my God, them some bitches get worse all the time. They don't look bad right now in this season, but I know at some point that motherfucker gonna be down here all cut off and shit.
To the boy, of course it's Channing. Kev, last time we danced, you stole my tablet and killed my men.
Kevin.
This man had a whole battle. He did some fucking buffoonery up there with that holy water up in a bucket under the door. My God. Yeah, guys, get in the fucking car and outrun a demon who can turn himself into a fucking dementor and fly at you. My man just killed his girl right in front of him by snapping her neck. Remember when I said don't have her on another episode? Well, it was because she was a demon. I didn't know any better. But also, too, now she's dead. So that's about as far as that goes. Ah, no, brother.
The king of hell just snapped my girlfriend's neck. How about you?
All right, listen to me. I'm sorry about your girlfriend, okay? I am. But the sooner you get this, the better. You're in it now. Whether you like it or not. And that means you do what you gotta do. I'm hitting ahead.
He ain't too good with motivational speeches, but He tries his best. Who you slipping away to call? That was the wrong number. Who was it? Was it Jody?
There he is.
Oh, Benny. Duh. What the fuck, Jeremy?
How did you get a
Benny.
phone? Would you believe they sell these things in convenience stores now?
We're up there in the gas station.
50 years.
Listen, you got an emergency, you call me, you understand?
I hear you. You keep your nose clean too, brother.
Yeah.
Man, see? Man. Hey, y'all must have did some shit down. Y'all must have did some shit down there, son. Some stone cold shit. Were they lovers and friends? After escaping from purgatory, but not alone, Dean heads straight for Sam, but the reunion isn't exactly everything he imagined it would be. So I think Dean and Benny got into some shit down there below, and they went and killed a bunch of folks, and now Benny's trying to figure out who he can eat, this, that, and the other. Dean doesn't want to let him know, doesn't want to tell Sam about that whole thing, about him trusting a demon, because I feel like the Amy Pond thing could come back in to bite them in the ass. Not quite sure. Kevin, being the prophet, just took it at face value that they were like, yeah, of course, Dean was in purgatory, but Sam just hit a dog. And that's the reason he didn't answer him. He just took that for what it was. So Kev's with the boys at the moment. So maybe Kevin will hang out with us for a little bit. We got Crowley in the opening episode. Sam leaves his whole life. I mean, he hits this dog, takes this dog. I imagine we'll fucking get exposition on this throughout the season about the life that he lived. But it seems like there's a pretty interesting season worth of content in between 7/23 and 8/1. So it seems like maybe we'll get that whole thing explained to us throughout. But it seems like a lot of interesting things happen. I would have loved the whole season to have took place in purgatory and then not even have the brothers reunited until like the last couple episodes. Like Dean fighting, struggling, him and Cass, Sam having a life. You could have easily built a season off of that, even if it was a shorter one. And I think it would have been pretty satisfactory towards everything to build towards a bigger thing, maybe even for season 9. Who knows? Who effing knows? Opening shot of Dean sitting there covered in blood at the camp was just badass. But yeah, Sam left the whole life to go back to his brother. Dean's battle hardened. He came from a place that he thought was pure, being able to murder these creatures, etc., etc. And like I said, we'll get more information probably as it goes. I think them trying to shut down all of demons will be the key thing here. Maybe the big talking point through the next 22 episodes. I could be right. I could be wrong on that. But I think that with Dean telling Sam, like, hey, these are the things that killed our parents, killed Jess, killed this person and that person, etc., we can shut them down for good. So maybe there is a word of God for each and every one of the creatures, but that's just stuff we'll have to wait and see in due time. Words of God, that was the back crawl for the supernatural part for the opening thing. A lot of weird jokes early on, the Asian joke, the 2 gay jokes. Let's see if that's where the season's heading. But I liked it. Hopefully we'll get to see how Benny ended up hitching a ride, the things that him and Dean did for one another. So we have Dean's backstory to be explained with Benny. We have Sam's backstory to be explained with this girl and this dog, and maybe we'll get them again, and maybe they'll probably die at the end of the season. Only time will tell. Not much else to say about it. It was a really good premiere. Not my favorite first episode. That'd be season 4, episode 1, Lazarus Rising. Excuse me. I like this. This gives me hope for a good season, as did season 7. But we'll wait and see. So all in all, season 8, and Cass being dead, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Season 8, episode 1, we need to talk about Kevin. That's what they need to talk about. Season 8, episode 2 will be entitled, What's Up, Tiger Mommy? Mommy? Anyways, I'll see you guys over there for that one. As for now, links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.